They told you the Earth was round because they didn't want you to know what happens at the edge. Picture this, a coin spinning through an infinite black void. That's your home now. Heads or tails, pick a side, because everything you thought you knew about gravity, seasons, and why the sky is blue just got thrown into a cosmic blender set to puree. First thing you'd notice, weight isn't what you think it is anymore. On a flat Earth, gravity doesn't pull you toward a center because there is no center. It pulls you down toward the disk itself, which means if you're standing in the middle of this cosmic dinner plate, you're fine. But start walking toward the edge, every step gets heavier. Your legs turn to concrete. By the time you're 100 miles from the rim, you're not walking anymore, you're crawling through invisible molasses while your bones scream. The edge dwellers, if they exist at all, are built different, compressed, dense, like human neutron stars just trying to fetch water. And speaking of water, let's talk about oceans. They're not staying put. Without a sphere to wrap around, every ocean is in a permanent state of existential crisis, constantly trying to slide off the edge. Picture Niagara Falls, but it's the entire Pacific, howling into the void forever. Engineers would have to build walls, massive barriers, ringing the continents like prison bars, keeping the sea from its death wish. Ships don't fear storms anymore, they fear drift. That slow, inevitable pull toward the cosmic drain where the water just disappears into nothing and becomes something else entirely, or nothing at all. No one who's gone over has come back to file a report. The sun? Forget everything. It's not a distant furnace anymore, it's a spotlight on a track, a cosmic desk lamp sliding across the disk on invisible rails, which means half the flat Earth is always in shadow while the other half bakes. No gentle sunrise, no poetic dusk, just a harsh line dividing light from dark, crawling across the landscape like the hand of some indifferent clock. Seasons? They don't exist, not like you remember. Without axial tilt, without an orbit, the sun just does its flat circle overhead. Same distance, same intensity, forever. Eternal spring in one zone, eternal winter in another. You're born into your climate and you die there. Migration isn't about survival anymore, it's about pilgrimage. People at the rim live in permanent twilight, their cultures built on shadows and whispers, while the center dwellers never see a star. Their night is just the sun turning off. And then there's the sky, the actual physical sky. On a sphere, the atmosphere wraps around you like a blanket. On a disk, it's a dome, a literal dome, because otherwise the air just spills off the sides like everything else. Stand in the middle and look up, and you see curvature going the wrong way, bending in when it should bend out. Flight is a nightmare. Pilots have to account for the fact that gravity strengthens as you approach the rim, so a plane that flies fine over Kansas nosedives like a brick over the edge territories. Airlines just don't service those routes anymore. And every single person, every scientist, engineer, philosopher, child staring at the sky knows one thing for certain. This isn't right. This isn't how it's supposed to be. The Earth is a mistake, and you're living on it. A cosmic typo spinning through the dark, and no one's coming to correct it. The edge is still out there, waiting.